Ain't no telling what we can get into after hours.
1 2 1 2.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Krayzie Bone.
Yeah, I am the California bum, Keith G.
And welcome back to the Quick Fix After Hours, y'all.
Yes.
Y'all know it's time to get going with some of this potent conversation.
Man, this is how we do it every Thursday, man. What else you gonna do? What else you gonna do on Thursdays, man? Go to your refrigerator, man. Go to your weed, man. Go to whatever it is that people you gotta go get and come sit down and listen to us, man. Let us like kind of infiltrate your mind on some good biz. You know what I'm saying, Craig Jack?
Yes, indeed, man. So yeah, we in the building, got a lot of good things to talk about. You know, it's a lot of things going on in the air. A lot of things floating around in the air, man. You know,
nigga.
I don't know what's in the air, but it got people acting crazy.
Hey, it's something in the air and it ain't the herb, because I'm smoking the herb and I ain't acting crazy yet. Hey, my folks, if you see me acting crazy, come holler at me, man, on the reels. I want my best friends, and hey, you one of my best friends right here, G. If I start acting on some other things, at least come try and come put me back onto my situation, G. That's all I'm saying. That's how I start my, without even a question, that's how I'll start my opinionation on, you know what I mean? I ain't blaming nobody for nothing. I'm just saying if I start to act funny, somebody that love me, come holler at me, man. You know what I'm saying? And bring me and restore me back to my senses and who I am in Christ first, and then as a man or a person.
Yeah, man, I want to move into, before we get into anything deep, I want to just talk about a couple of things. Talk about a couple of things that's going on in the media, and a couple of things that you know, we had a real serious conversation last week.
Grown man.
I'd like to thank everybody for, you know, listening to that and subscribing.
Yes.
And getting a lot of good feedback from that episode. If you haven't checked it out, please go back and listen to it. The Fall of Real Men is up and available right now. Yeah, on iTunes, wherever you get your Spotify, wherever you get your downloads from. Yes, indeed. But I do want to talk about this whole Bill Cosby situation.
Oh man,
you know, because Bill Cosby, you know, it's just crazy. So you know, Bill, he was found guilty on 3 counts.
Yeah,
3 counts. They saying, you know, they saying three. They saying three. They saying 3 counts.
Right.
And they saying that it's 10 years each account.
Man, how in the hell is that ain't even logical. Ain't even logical, you know, mathematically for a man at this age, you know, to even go in there and do that when they're putting the hammer down on something like that. And I'm sick by this whole thing.
Honestly, though, bro, we got to keep it 100. I mean, dude did it. I mean, bro, come on, bro. He admitted it.
I believe that
bro, honestly, no. And I'm gonna tell you, it's messed up, but bro, it's messed up that now we gotta, you know, we grew up on this dude.
Yep.
It's a hard blow because now we gotta erase one vision that we had of him.
Yep, the family side, the Huxtable man,
and put this other vision in our head. But bro, you know, people try to make excuses for him. I mean, bro, and I've been hearing a lot of stories. This is what I heard. I heard that Bill Cosby tried to buy CBS.
Yep. We all heard that in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s.
Right, and he was told, no, first of all, he was told if he tried to do that, then, you know,
gonna be some consequences, repercussions.
Consequences and repercussions. There's gonna be some furniture moving.
Yeah, okay, definitely some furniture moving.
And you know, he tried that.
Yeah, he did.
And then, you know, I heard he was like, he said something to where he was going to badmouth the people that tried to block him.
Exactly.
And then that's when all hell broke loose.
That's when Enos. That's when Enos. Rest in peace. That's when Enos Cosby. They been knew
about him and these pills.
Oh man,
they been knew about this.
They taught him, dude. Let me tell you something. Don't lose your thought. And I swear I'm not trying to just jump in here.
Go ahead.
Bill, look, when a black man goes to a party. And I'm not talking about nothing about no white folks too, so don't take this shit wrong, nigga. I'm just saying, y'all had to jump on the party scene before we did, so y'all professionals. It's like a senior schooling a freshman that comes to play football on the football team. He don't know about them parties and what we got, our accessible type of stuff. So a senior captain of the football team or the linebacker is showing the young star what it is. Bill Cosby was a young black star. He's going to parties with these guys. They're showing him this how we get at our broads. You know what I'm saying? He's kicking it with the producers, the directors, you know what I'm saying? No, the financiers, all that. So he in big places with these guys. They showing him this how we get our bras, nigga. We dropping some because from the hood we don't have that. Where he comes from, whether it's Philadelphia, Detroit, California, Cleveland, whatever it is, we got regular drugs, but the most part that niggas do take is like some weed. That's when we come to the party thing. We got a bottle of some wine and some weed. We think we the man. We got introduced to other shit. So when he goes to those industry parties, he get introduced to these other drugs and the lifestyle, and this is how I'm gonna go start getting my other girls now. Mm-hmm. So they introduced him to this shit. He didn't just had it off the rip is what I'm saying. Where's the dude that told him, hey man, put this shit in somebody's drink?
And everything you just said, this is the perfect example of why. Because you saying, and I understand what you're saying, he was introduced, but to me that's kind of like, you know, okay, we really can't.
It still don't make it right. I got you.
We really can't blame him because he was introduced.
I'm not saying, I ain't saying that though.
There's a lot of things I was introduced into that I was like, oh no, I'm cool. I don't want a relationship with that person, or I don't want to go that route.
I can dig that.
You're going to be held accountable for your actions. When it all goes, when you walk in front of God, he's not going to say, oh yeah, they made you do that, I'm going to let you go on there.
And I got you with that face, but what I'm saying, you know, okay, when you're an aspiring, and I love the way we going back, we got to do this kind of stuff because people don't know. Me and my dude talk already, so we don't want to accord with what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? We just got to have it, you know what I'm saying, distinguished out, so you know what I'm saying, we raising questions for y'all folks too. But what it's saying is like, the people that are aspiring to be something, and they just so gun-ho about that, and they damn near trying to take anything and anybody can influence them to do what they starting to do because they don't want to be kicked out their little circle. Because they make their little circle seem like so prestige that if you don't come through us, you're not going to make it and get on. If you don't come through us, your career ain't going to be over here like that. And they've shown people who there's cases and people who don't agree with their system, and they're blackballed. That's why the word came from blackballed, huh?
I'm going to tell people that's aspiring to get into this business, bottom line, whether it's acting, entertainment, or music.
Talk to them, face.
You see what is now going on in this industry. We talk about this all the time. We touch on this. It's so crazy that every time we talk, we have to touch on it because it's popping off like all the time. I'm quite sure as soon as we leave here, we're going to go see social media and see some crazy shit.
A whole nother one.
That pops up, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's constant. But one thing I do want to say about the whole Bill Cosby situation, and I think, you know, because, you know, like I said, I'm down with the whole Me Too movement. And, you know, it's cool.
Right.
It's cool because, you know, people that were real victims should have their justice served. You know what I'm saying?
People by all means. And I like how you said it. I like how you said it. And he did say it on twice. He said it on purpose. He said real victims.
Yes, real victims.
Because
and the reason I say real victims, man, because, you know, most of these women, I don't give a damn. Let's keep it 100 for a minute.
Yeah, man.
Now, Bill Cosby did what he did, whatever it is, and we don't know how it went down. Honestly,
my nigga, I think some of that was consensual.
It could have been, bruh, I think a lot of it was consensual. And I think once they got the ball rolling against him, they just called everybody out the closet and was like, bam, 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 here you go, bro. Because shit don't float around Hollywood for no reason. Just like it was floating around Hollywood that he was doing that. It was also floating around Hollywood the reason why this was happening to him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So all I gotta say is these women, I don't give a damn, bro. And from what I hear, the scenes used to be crazy back then. I hear you going in the 70s, you go in there, they got the cocaine on the table, they got the pills here.
Look like they baking cake.
They got the whatever else flour. They doing, the acid with the headbands on, they going in, they going to town. They going to town, son, you know what I'm saying?
The gorilla head on with a human body.
They going to town, so you know it's like it's like these women, they were there partying too.
Talk to us, G.
Nah, I wasn't there, but you know, bro, it's like I don't care what you say. Anytime a person waits 20 to 30 years to say something about it,
Right, G.
It's just like, bitch, okay, look. You didn't care about your integrity at that time. You chose to put that job that you were seeking in front of your integrity. Fuck your integrity. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because you chose to put a fucking job in front of your integrity and say, "Oh no, I'm gonna keep it to myself. It's okay."
That's exactly what that was.
Because you wanted a job. Because you wanted a job. And I know people say, well, you know, women shouldn't have to feel like that. They shouldn't have to be right. But why would you want to work someplace where people treat you like that anyway?
Exactly.
Get another job. Get another occupation. I wouldn't want to go somewhere where this is going to continue to happen, because you know if it's happening now, it's going to continue to happen.
I ain't finna go nowhere
and
where
I'm not about to,
if I ain't gonna be raped, if I don't agree to be raped on the first day, and I tell them nah, and so they gonna make the rest of my days harder? Hell nah. What would I even want to be But you know what? When they striving for, that's why certain people got to check. What are you striving for? You might be striving for something that you shouldn't even be a part of. G. Well, you're in a situation where you're with somebody like that, because hey, the star dudes, they expect somebody to act like a star situation. You know what I'm saying? When they with them, G, they don't expect none. They don't want to be told no, or maybe I gotta go home. They ain't used to being heard that kind of thing. So when a regular woman comes to chill with a star, there's two different languages that ain't even matching. And
this is another thing I want to address about this situation. Then we can move to the next thing. So they taking all his reruns off. They stopped playing his reruns. And
that's sick.
Now, I mean, I understand that, you know.
I don't, G, on that one, man. On the reals, man. I'm kind of upset with that. I didn't hear about that one just right now. Bro, it's my first time hearing about that.
Bro, come on, bro. You ain't gonna have no. This dude has been convicted, bro. You ain't gonna have no. Just like they doing R. Kelly right now. They just knocked him off those big tours he was on, because the women going around mute R. Kelly now. You know what I'm saying? Like this, but bro, he's been convicted. People are not gonna let him just walk around here and just be like still doing. But the only thing I say about that is it's really not fair to the other casting members that was on those shows, because it's going to affect them getting their money too, collecting their money from the shows, all because there's one person. So.
But even Two Leatherface, I didn't even think about it like
crazy.
that. I didn't even think about the economics. I didn't think about Cole, Cockroach. I didn't think about, you know what I'm saying, Vanessa and the rest of the guys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But what I am thinking about is, this is what probably the situation was birthed off of. Because if I can get permission to take family structure and a visual aid of that off of television, or off any rerun, for a family to be able to see how a black family works in harmony, and you know, one may be a doctor, one may be a lawyer, even though dude did some scandalous stuff, you know what I'm saying, he still painted an image like that made people be able to look and say, okay, we can see that it's been done, because our families have been broken for so long. We never seen no doctor and lawyer. I ain't never had no homie that got no daddy and mama that was no doctor or lawyer. You did too. I don't even know you that long, but I know you ain't had to have one, because I would have knew the niggas. So to take that image away, and I think sometimes these are, you know, I may be them skeptical people, or what did you call those, you know, people who, you know, looking at that kind of stuff like that, because I don't trust the people, and I know they do certain things to just take our images down. Even though Bill Cosby did fuck up, by no means he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that they should erase all the good images the nigga did just to punish him. Because some kid may see that and say, "Oh, that's how a black family works," or "That's not a black family." That's how family works.
Bro, come on, bro. Look what you just said, though. You don't think what punishment they gonna give him, bro? You do something like that, you get caught. You got to get punished. Punishment is cold.
Yeah. Punishment is definitely cold. But see, they never took on.
If you level up to God, if we was going back in ancient times, he'd be dead.
All swift. I ain't even tripping. I'm just saying, as the lawmakers and lawbreakers, I love Pittsburgh Steelers. My quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, he was in the hot tub with underage bras. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't even been there right there. But what happened to my quarterback? He got to play again. He got to win another Super Bowl. He got to go ahead and chill and do his thing, because NFL said, you know what, we don't want that kind of frown on our thing right there.
Bro, honestly, hell yeah. Hey, but there's a lot of players in there.
It's too many to mention.
This is the thing. But just the thing right here. Some people get caught, some people don't.
Just like a foul on the basketball court. The nigga hit back, he the one that got caught.
Some people get caught. Some people don't. The ones that get caught, when they get caught, you just gotta face the music, bro. There are no excuses, because for one,
ain't none about that.
Because for one, you were doing wrong. So you can explain and have everybody like, oh, he don't deserve that, he don't deserve that, but you're gonna get exactly what you deserve. No matter what they give you, you're gonna get, because you made that dumbass decision. You're gonna get exactly what you deserve.
I want to be clear. For real. Now, I want to be clear. Now, every rapist that takes somebody's female-listic parts, he deserves everything he got. No matter if it's consensual, he kind of coerced her into it and put something in there to it. He deserves whatever he got, because he should just hollered at her. There's a whole commission of women that's just saying, hey, you could have just asked. All you gotta do is have some playeristic shit about you. Cause look, I done messed with females before. I ain't had no pill to throw in. I couldn't afford one. You know what I'm saying? Plus my homies didn't put me up on no shit like that. All I had was 40 ounces and some weed to offer you. You know what I'm saying? So if we got that kind of thing, we gonna go kick it. And I want your consent, cause I actually want to be with a female that wants to be with me. I don't want no damn dead body.
Yeah, bro. Like that's just a turnoff. Like if there was ever a female that had no interest in me whatsoever, it's like, bitch, you get away from me too.
You kick rocks too. You know what? I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. Like Ron said, what Ron say? Like, you think I want to be your little brother? All these girls up in my face,
bro. It is never that serious, man.
Crush Groove,
It is never that serious. You know what I'm saying? But hey, especially when you're a celebrity, I don't care. It is never that serious when you're a celebrity, even if you're an ugly celebrity.
Yeah, it's never that serious. No disrespect, Shaba.
Come on, now, I ain't calling nobody's name out.
Shit, nigga Shaba look like a statue, nigga.
Shab, I'll let you know we stay at Shab.
Hey, Shab look like a statue, but I'll tell you one thing about that G-ass nigga.
I got you.
That nigga held himself in composure. He didn't think he was ugly. He carried himself in composure, and the girls thought he was sexy, because he told them they was. And we all know that nigga like a statue. Nigga, I love that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? All the niggas in Jamaica, where the hell he from? But that motherfucker like a statue. I know his mama thought she was holding a statue when he came out. Like, you know, they give you an award, like, nigga, you having this baby.
Shopper gonna crack your head when he see you.
I fuck Shopper up when I see Shopper right.
It's going down. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I mean, that's what it is with the whole Bill. I about to say Bill Clinton. Yeah, he one of the motherfuckers, too.
Yeah.
But, I was talking about Bill Cosby, man. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty.
What do you think of him? I'm gonna ask you some serious shit though, Leatherface. What do you still think about him as a man and his legacy? Like, what does he have any worth to you? Could he sit up and tell you anything right now? Or I'm saying I'm trying to distinguish the part about people fucking up versus does he have something still valid to say to people?
First of all, he can sit up and explain to me why he did it. I want to know. Bill, what was you thinking, man?
I got to know.
You had me. I wanted my family to be just like yours.
What?
I wanted to be the Cosby, man.
Man, my family broke up, dude. I ain't see nothing. I
wanted to be a Cosby.
I never had friends. I'm not trying to be on no sad violin shit. I don't remember having no friends that had both parents in the house, bruh. So when I'm looking at this thing on TV, like all of us was, nigga, Theo had a chance at a car if he didn't fuck up with his grades. When he turned 16, you have a chance at a car.
I know, that wasn't no real life shit.
My mother didn't have a car. You know what I'm saying? So I knew when I turned 16, that wasn't coming for my birthday. It wasn't that kind of household. So we have a whole nother thing where we're thinking our economics is off. Yeah. Everything's off. So people wonder how people grow up different ways. We don't even have the same values, G. It's some tampering that been tampered with that makes people act like the way that we act, man. I don't even,
Tampered have been tampered with, y'all. Hey, man, it definitely is, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but
it shapes our foundation.
It is what it is.
Give me number 2. What you think number 2 is? What you got number 2? You got the number 2 good one?
Number 2 good what?
Shoot, you got 5 good points. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. I ain't got no points tonight. I'm just running through. But I just wanted to talk about the whole Bill Cosby thing before we moved.
But how should we view him? No, I want you to answer that too.
Well, bro. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry because I skipped your question, bro. I mean, it's really. I'm gonna tell you like this. Now, I was getting ready to get on. I was getting ready to get on Bill's head
right
before all this stuff came out. And I think we mentioned it before because I didn't like, and we talked about this earlier, and I'm glad we can get into this. I didn't like how he stood up in front of everybody and tried to down everything that black people did.
Yes, sir.
That's what I didn't like.
Yeah.
You know, like
I do
down. You know, like down. You know, like just disrespecting the rappers.
It was a university. I forgot what university panel it was on.
Doing this, yeah, you know, yeah.
But he was on
like
a panel
doing this and calling dudes ignorant and this and that. Basically talking about hip hop too.
It wasn't Bill Myers. It was
basically talking about hip hop. You know, like it's just like.
He addressed that. No, he addressed
I don't know why people do that. You know, like try to knock. And that's the same thing I try to tell dudes today, man. You know, because we was mad at dudes like Bill Cosby trying to knock what we was doing. Coming up, talking about this hip hop, gangster rap, so that's why I don't really go too hard on the youngsters, except for when I see shit like niggas wearing dresses and shit like that. You know, I never be with that.
Can't be, bro. Can't be. I don't know. Just
I never be with that.
Some disrespect.
Just for the simple fact how I was raised and where I was raised. That's not flying, for real. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever, never wear never.
Not even socks, homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to wear no girl socks. I don't even. My wife got stuff in there. It say like vaginal wash and stuff like that. I ain't trying to be nasty, y'all, but like when I be in the shower, I'm not even washing up with that. I'm keeping it 100, nigga. I'm not even washing up with that shit.
Yeah, you know, yeah. So that's what I said. Like when it come to him, and you know, I mean, and then when this all came out, as soon as it came out, that's the first thing I said. I was like, wow, really? And you talked all this about us, son? You talked all this.
Yeah.
You talked all this. Remember, we said it on the show. We was like, you talked all this, and now it's
But like we was talking about before, too, Face on the show thing, we were saying a situation of like, you know, and I was, you know, we were letting it know, and I agreed with the things that Bill Cosby was saying. Because us as black folks, by getting money late, by getting prestigiousness, I might say, by getting respect to what we think late, by obtaining late, we act a monkey. And Bill Cosby was right about a lot of shit he said on that panel. But the only thing, he said that shit in front of a lot of people who ain't the same, and this had nothing to do with no color. But now I'm about to say another thing too to make confuse you. He said the same shit in front of people that was colorless about the colored people he talking about. This is something that you have in a conversation with in closed caption. You talk to your people about this kind of stuff so they can take that and build off of it without feeling offended. What he did was expose it, made it seem like he was the only nigga that was smart with that plan to talk to everybody instead of just go to a closed, confined area and say, hey, man, you got a booger in your nose. Instead of telling somebody like the whole crowd, now 1,000 people know you got a booger in your nose because I didn't pull you to the side and tell you that vital information because you got $1,000 suit on. You looking clean as fuck, but you got a booger in your nose. And now I done just told you that in front of everybody instead of pulling to the side. So now you can't even receive that. Now it look like, that didn't keep you try to front on me, nigga. Tell me you got a booger in my motherfucking nose. And that was your booger. Yes, this is our problems that we have. And we did do this shit. But you told us in front of white folks, homie, and you shouldn't have did that shit. And I'm just keeping it 1,000 with that adverb and saying it. That was the only, your information was great, but you fucked up.
But what about the people that say, y'all doing it in front of white folks?
And that's a very valid question right there because ignorant activity, if you see people doing some ignorant shit, that means they have no consciousness of anything going on. And I understand what you're saying.
All I'm saying is what he should have did, because black people, we put our shit out there anyway, so it ain't really nothing to hide from them.
Oh yeah,
they know how ignorant motherfuckers is. Trust me,
shit.
How ignorant motherfuckers can get. Trust me, they know that. That's known.
Some of the most ignorantest of them.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you know, man. I mean,
he had wisdom and knowledge for us, and he didn't want to tell us to pull us to the side.
Yeah, I could have seen if he would have set up, you know, nigga, put together a conference like Russell Simmons did. Put together a conference, invite people together, sit down and talk to them. Give them some of your knowledge, Dr. Cosby.
Because we will listen to you because we've all watched you and we kind of look at you as an authoritative figure because some of us didn't have no father. So the only father we seen was Heathcliff Huxtable. That's some of the only fathers we seen, bruh. Some of the only mothers we seen was Claire Huxtable. We had to have an illusion for this family shit. So it's like, you know, when you talk down to us, it made us feel like, hey man, you are like, you know, some dudes looked at you as a father, and you wasn't conscious enough to know that because you hadn't lived in a socio-economic society that was imbalanced on you for a long time. Yeah, I think Cleveland just won because my man is doing. Oh, it can't be today. Yeah, erase that part on 7:53:15.
Yeah, man. You know, and you know, to bring that up, I mean, it's a good thing we brought that up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that because that leads us into this whole thing that's going on with Kanye West.
Oh my goodness,
Kanye West. You know,
most shit. This is. You start this one, Leatherface, because you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to put no impressions about nothing. Kick the ballistics to the folks, G, like Flavor Flav would say, man.
Man, no, Cleveland ain't win tonight. The game.
No, I said kick the ballistics like Flavor. Yeah.
The game's still going on. No, but I had to. We won that first game though on Tuesday. We won that first game, but tonight we about to take this one too, boy. You better believe that.
Oh,
it ain't over yet. They still balling.
Yeah, you might
take this one though, man.
I think you might take it tonight.
2-0, baby.
Let's go, man. Cleveland's gonna go up 2-0.
Let's get back to this whole Kanye West situation because this has attacked the airwaves and it has been a savage attack.
Man,
I mean, I thought it was, bro. You know, this thing has elevated to a level that I had no idea would go. I thought it would pop up. Kanye say some old crazy shit and da-da-da-da. But he has touched and offended everybody, not just the hip hop.
Yeah,
I done seen white celebrities, Spanish celebrities, Asian celebrities, everybody going in on this, man. I'm like, hey man,
hey,
it's out our hands, brother. We can't help you no more.
I can't even help him no more.
It's out our
man.
hands, baby.
He said something that has really has struck a nerve.
Now, first and foremost,
everybody, bro.
I really thought that it was just getting out of hand. I thought it was real silly and petty what he said about Trump. I looked at it as okay, he must have got something coming out. Must be a publicity stunt trying to get promotion. You know, must, you know, because he was talking about his shoes and showing pictures of clothes. So I was thinking, you know, he about to break out, got some new shit coming out, you know, but it was, you know, it just all went left, man. And it just, especially when I heard him today in the TMZ thing talking about that slavery, that the 400 years of slavery was a choice.
Now, Nick,
he was like, all of y'all? And that sounded like a choice to me.
That's why I'm trying to be careful with these things.
I ain't gonna even lie, though. I gotta say one thing.
Talk to him.
When I used to see those movies, when I used to sit back and watch those movies, though, y'all don't fucking lie. Don't lie. You know you sat up and said, all them niggas, and they let them dudes do that to them. I said the same shit. So Kanye, so I'm with you on that. Because I said all y'all big ass niggas, y'all should turn around and whoop they motherfucker and took they shit. That's what I said.
It was just what they did though. Now I can dig that. And we raising shit up. We just raising questions and stuff. But what them motherfuckers did, a lot of stuff we see on our movies, like we watch like Amistad and we watch Roots, we watch a lot of that type of stuff, and it was real graphic and depictive type of, you know, scenes and stuff like that. But this had nothing to do with when you see these people. If you see a little white man with a rope and he got it tied around the biggest dude that's in your society, and he got him naked and got his drawers off and his pants off from the back, and he takes his thing out and have sex with him right there in front of the whole village, that makes another nigga not even want to even defend himself. It'll make you fall right in line and say, you know what, I'm cool. Now, Nat Turner, that period in time had to have his own thing, and it did what it did. I don't know where it came from officially. I got hints where it come from, could be, but that was something that took place to kind of whatever it did, you know what I'm saying, from that kind of thing. But before that, that's what they did to people. They took the biggest dude they could find, and they raped him and diminished him. So that would make a regular person say, hey, I ain't gonna try it, because that big dude tried it. If that's what happened to the most powerful person in our village, and I'm the weakest, I'm not trying anything. As soon as whatever you say tomorrow, yes sir, no sir, this and that sir. So that's what kind of picture that's their commercial, what they did. They didn't have visual television. They would just do things in front of people that were very degrading to make you feel like I don't even want to escape, man. Like that elephant. My last thing I'll say, in the circus, the elephant is on this little thing. Mm-hmm. They nailed him in the little thing, and I think we probably said it before, though, because he doesn't think he want to get off of it. They whipped him so much to make him not even want to get off that, to desire to do that no more. So, once you break a person, your spirit's gone. So, I would say, Kanye, don't say that, don't try to put the people's spirit in a box and say, man, yeah, y'all should have did something. Yeah, we should have did something. But when the people's spirit is broke, man, you are weak. When you lose who your God is and you feel, what I'm saying, people who are tempering with you like that, you weak without your God, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's not nothing for nobody to say, if I was there, they wouldn't slap me. Honestly, that's not what I'm trying to say.
I honestly think the dude need help.
Yeah.
Honestly, because you know when the dude is talking.
I don't even want to attack Kanye.
You know when the dude is talking and you just know that they ain't talking right, they ain't looking right. You can tell by the facial expressions and just his whole.
I'm glad you said that, Craig Jack, because something is wrong with him, and it's for us to. So we supposed to have a Frankenstein storm his castle and shit instead of being like, yo, we could see something's wrong with our dude. Maybe we need to restore him. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with something like that? Because every night I know I got to go say some things. And a prayer, my prayer, I mimic a prayer that Christ said. He said the disciples asked him how to pray. So I pray a prayer. Our prayer is that I forgive my enemies as they forgive me. It's a part in there like that. So if I can't look at it like that kind of situation, and we all can't, we is kind of doing wrong in our own service. If I can't wake up tomorrow and say, hey man, there's mercy and grace for Kanye West, what the fuck am I doing here? Mm-hmm. I don't mean to even say it like that, but what am I doing here if I can't do that? And that's for everybody on the airwaves to check themselves on. If real, you may get out of pocket tomorrow because we got an enemy that we can't see, and he gonna have your ass looking stupid tomorrow, and you better hope one of your family members or a loved one got enough love for you to say, no, I want to restore him and not throw him away. Because one thing we got too many, we're expendable. Yeah. I don't like that shit. We expendable nowadays, Craig.
I mean, bro, and it's crazy you said that because, like, I was gonna say, this is why you got to think about people out there. This is why you got to think about. I know everybody. It seems like everybody's dream is to be rich and famous. I haven't met anybody in a long time that said they want to grow up and be a doctor or a lawyer or anything,
or a school teacher.
In a long time, I haven't heard that in a long time. Everybody wants to be rich and famous. So, man, it's just. The rich and famous thing, bro, is
That's what they showed us, Krayzie Jackson. I understand why you're saying that.
It ain't all.
They showed us that shit.
It ain't all that it's cracked up to be. Like this is mentally straining. It's mentally stressful. You can tell by these people, but look at all the people that just come out, they doing good, then they get on drugs and they go crazy and just out the blue.
Just like out the whole.
That's why I don't know.
Potential leaders, though, Craig Jack.
It's crazy. It's crazy, and even in the Kanye West situation, because dude, like how everybody going at him now. It's crazy that we living in the world that they tell you. First of all, they all through school, elementary, junior high, high school, college, they push you and they urge you and they tell you to be great.
Yep.
Be great. And then when you go and you be great, the same motherfuckers that push you to be great, the same motherfuckers trying to bring you down.
And also tell you can't be you to be anything.
And that's what I'm thinking about. Even when I think about like people like LeBron James, like the hate that this dude receives. And I can't and nobody has ever gave me a valid reason as to why they don't like this dude so much. And the only reason is because he's so good.
That's it. I got love for him.
And if that's the only reason, why in the fuck do anybody want to strive to be great in this punk ass world, in this punk ass system that we live in? Like, it's like we work so hard to get that shit just to have these same people that supported us enjoy tearing us back down.
I heard some people talking about it's LeBron crazy. James, and I'll do it myself. I'm a Laker fan from die hard, all the whole kind of thing. I just be clowning when I talk about this Cleveland thing, what we got going on with us, because Cleveland is my second home.
Bro, just like
LeBron does, but I'm only going to say that once. But after I'm done with the soliloquy, it's back on with the beef and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making peace for right now. But what I'm saying, LeBron James, what he does for a community, not just in Cleveland, but for all over type of different places, I don't give a damn what nobody have a problem with that man not doing on the court, or the only thing they have when they say he acts like this and that on the court for his fouls or whatever it is. So what, man? That dude does what he does. He does a gang of things for people off court. And those are the things that really matter. On court, I love what he does. But off court, I really matter what these people do, because y'all got more snaps, more influence, and more time to do with stuff. And he does those kind of things, man. He fills his time up with that, and he fills his wallet up with that. So my hat is off to LeBron James. Anytime anybody like him that cares about the community and single moms, all that kind of shit like that, buying bikes for kids on Christmas and things like that, cut it out, bro. I don't give a damn about no 18 rebounds, because those are stats for the basketball league, the national basketball, the NBA. That's some stuff that they gonna put on their wall, on their banner. I ain't got this. I don't give a damn what Magic jersey retired. That didn't do nothing for no community over what we at.
Not at all.
It did something for the National Basketball Association's pockets. You know what I'm saying? But it does do nothing for the surrounding communities. People still get shot all around the Inglewood Forum. Now all around the Staples Center too. Well, they don't get shot around Staples Center because it's more prestigious. But check the other spot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. It's just. We said a lot on these issues, man. Like we gonna do every week. We not trying to deter nobody from chasing your dream. We just trying to make sure you're equipped to know exactly what you're chasing and what to expect when you catch it.
This man sold 60 million records over him and his group. Y'all better listen to him. He ain't out here talking about. Look, I just told y'all, we get paid just doing this type of stuff all the time like this here. It doesn't go like that. When we talking about some real game and talk, and he's talking to it because he want to. The man came off of different airplanes, man. Sometimes my life is more flexible than his. You know what I'm saying? But he just got off a plane. Just got to go kick it with his wife, you know what I'm saying? Come back to the tilt. Prepare some stuff like this just to try to put information out there. So this is not nothing what we doing just to try and get no likes, my nigga. I don't care if none of y'all niggas like this.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because I don't care.
I'm talking about that little heart thing, the little likes.
I don't care if it's 2-3 people listening to this. As long as I get a comment from, like I got the comment from the dude said, the podcast that I heard was one of the best podcasts that I've ever heard. And just by that one comment alone got me know that at least one person is listening. So we gonna push forward,
man, all day long, man.
Forward. If that one person, if he's the only one listening to us right now, we doing it for you.
Hey, but you know what? And that's how he feel too. And because we get calls from Africa, we get calls from over there in Amsterdam, calls from over there in Germany, calls from over there in like Nairobi. Yeah, we gonna be over there soon. We understand that not one person listening. This stuff is for this, man. So tell your friends, tell all your people, man, because you know what? This is about that kind of real conversation. And I'm gonna stop saying real too, because I think that word has been exploited too.
Yo, yeah. And you know what? We talk about a lot of things. If y'all have any topics that y'all would like to hear us address, it may be something y'all going through, maybe an issue you going through. I'm pretty sure we can identify and relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Because we human beings. So if you got something you want us to bring up, and
email us, man.
Email us. Hit us on the Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You can hit us on all our social media hookups. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter we are the Quick Fix Show. On Twitter.
At the Quick Fix Show or just Quick Fix Show?
Yeah. At the Quick Fix Show.
Oh, word. That's what's up.
At the Quick Fix Show. Facebook, the Quick Fix Show.
Oh yeah.
And Instagram
at the Quick Fix Show.
The Quick Fix Show.
Then you gonna catch us over there on Dash Radio. You know what I'm saying? 7 to 9 on Wednesday.
Yes, indeed.
That's the Quick Fix Show. That's the Craylist though.
The Craylist.
It used to be called the Quick Fix Show.
Going down on the Craylist. Yeah, man. We got a lot of things going down, man. So we always appreciate when y'all stop by. Have a couple drinks with us.
Man.
Mung a little something. Come into our little chateau and have a little drink with us and puff on some good conversation, man. We always appreciate it, because we kick nothing but the real here.
Man.
Truth.
Hey, man, I feel I'm a bum, and I'm kicking it with a legend, man. So that's what you're hearing, some bum legend talk, you know what I mean?
It's all love, man. Shout out to Bel Air, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shouts out to 7 Yard Bronze. 7 Yard Bronze. 7 Yard Brands, you know what it is, you know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. All my Cleveland people, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the move is. Cleveland is a city project. We're working on that. I'm kicking that off in Cleveland May 9th.
Okay, May 9th?
May 9th, I will be in Cleveland going to get studio time, you know, so I will be in contact with y'all out there in the land. You got a lot of things cracking down there, so
don't forget to go check out that Sons of St. Clair on Netflix, man. Order that situation.
It's not on there yet. Like I said, we got one more premiere. We have one more premiere in Dallas, Texas, May 9th.
May 9th? Dog, I think I'm going to that one right there,
but I may not be there because I have something to do. I can't go over there if you ain't there. In Cleveland, May 9th. I just said I got something to do in Cleveland, May 9th. But they will be showing the film, you know, and yeah. So y'all get over there and see it if you're in the Dallas area, man.
You know what, May 9th, man, the bum gonna be over there. I'm gonna hold it down for Craig Jackson,
man,
you know what I'm saying? In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold it down for Craig Jackson May 9th, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go out there and do this whole situation, man. So come on out, Sons of St. Clair, man.
The last call.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Going there. Hey, catch him at Citizens Bank Arena in September with Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube. No, not Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. That's that good old Bel Air young people.
Who you say, Redman?
Man, I don't know who's gonna be on the show, y'all.
Snoop Dogg, Redman.
I'm not even listening to this man no more. Huh? What'd you say? Help me, please.
Citizens Bank Arena. That's all I'm saying. Come over there in the summertime, September. After the summertime, September.
Let's go Cavaliers tonight. It's a raptor. It's a raptor.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Hey, check it out, y'all. We thank y'all for joining us tonight,
like
man.
That sound right there.
Thank y'all. Like we said, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Everything, man.
The Quick Fix Everything. And we love y'all, man.
Got to, man. Lord bless me to be on a show with a legend, man. Bum Keith G, man.
I'm Krayzie Bone. Sure. And y'all have been listening to the Quick Fix After Hours. We out. Bartender, let us get the check.